If I had a nickel for every time in the last 12 months Josh Hartnett was trapped in a single location surrounded by people who meant him ill and he had to fight his way out to freedom, well, I'd only have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice. If you're an action movie fan, do you remember how for like the last several decades, most movies would get reviewed as if they were Die Hard? Like, this movie's Die Hard on a bus, this movie's Die Hard on a boat. Well, this movie is Bullet Train in the Sky, and I think that really works for it. It's got a great sense of humor, it never takes itself too seriously, nor makes fun of itself too, and in every scene, you can feel the actors having a blast. Now, I want to note, it took the movie longer than I wanted to hook me in. Like, I probably wasn't sold for the first 30 minutes, maybe 35. Like, I didn't hate it, but it was kind of tropey. The writing was a little stilted. I was having a good time, but most of that was carried by Josh Hartnett and how charming and entertaining he is. That is, until we meet Charisha Chandran, and I am so sorry ahead of time if I butchered her name, and I'm even more sorry that the only picture I can find of her on Google Images is from Bridgerton Season 2. I mean, I can find landscape pictures from Fight or Flight, but I'm lazy and those look so tiny and small. So anyway, she's joyful and hilarious. Fun fact about me, I like Bridgerton a lot, but I loved Bridgerton Season 2, and she's part of why. She is hilarious and joyful and bright and charming, and her chemistry and repartee with Josh Hartnett is a lot of what carries this film. If you've still never watched Bridgerton Season 2, I will go on the record yet again to say, you're cheating yourself. Anyway, back to Fight or Flight. I think this is a really fun action movie. It's unfortunate that its best, most stylistic action choices are made in the second half of the film, but hey, that's what you're gonna do. It's a movie that gets higher and higher up on the roller coaster the farther along it gets. And something I really appreciate about this movie is that it's obviously a very small-scale production that manages to do a lot with a little. But a surprise thing I want to praise about this movie is how playfully gory the action is. Like, this movie has the violent sensibilities of a deranged slasher, and it just feels so silly and irreverent. So if you're somebody who likes the violence in a movie like Deadpool or a movie like Friday the 13th, then you're going to get a kick out of this. This movie comes out on May 9th, and it is a solid, irreverent, silly time at the theaters.